All right, everybody. I have not been able to upload a video in a few weeks, mainly because every time I get off of work, it's either raining or it's dark. Well, this one here I brought inside the building so I could video this one. We got a bunch of interesting pieces in today, so I will try and get those in during the week. It's only supposed to rain a little bit tomorrow, so I might be able to get one in tomorrow as well. I gotta try and get caught up on some videos, but this one here is an '84 Cadillac Seville. Now you might remember the one I did a couple months ago, which is that one. I did that one a couple months ago. This is a Cadillac Seville, but that one there is a diesel. It's got a 5.7 diesel in it. This one here has a 4.1 liter gas motor, front wheel drive, just like the Seville. This one here's got a gas motor in it. They sold this car for scrap. We do have a title for it, so we can resell this car. This car runs and drives. I drove it home and I drove it back to the yard. It does have an oil leak. It has a brake line leak, which I will fix that, and it is going to need tires. Those are the only things that are wrong with this car. Well, and this wiper arm right here is bent, which that's an easy fix. You can rebend it. It's twisted right there, so that would be an easy fix. As far as the inside of this car, it's extremely clean. There's no rips in the seats. There's no crack in the dash. Everything on the inside of this car works except for the radio. Might be a fuse, I don't know. It does light up, but it won't do nothing. All your power windows work. Your mirror cables work. Your electric seats work on both sides. Power locks work. But this has intermittent wipers. Here's your headlight switch. Has cruise control, which I have not tried, so I don't know if that works. It has 117,000 miles on it. Gas gauge, speedometer. You got your coolant light, and then you have your information center here, and you also have an information center here. The brake light has been staying on because it has a brake leak. This mirror control works for that mirror. Your fuel data recorder, it works. Tells you how many miles you have left and your current fuel mileage. Your heater AC control works, which is the first year, I think, for the auto heater AC control. You got your cigarette ashtray. It does have the owner's manual in it. '84 Seville owner's manual. But the dash is real nice. The headliner's real nice. These lights work. The visors are nice. They're not drooping or anything like that. The mirrors work. This car was well taken care of. It's got a tilt steering column. Now I can tell that this door and the front door were repainted. You can kind of tell that the color does not match right there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, but they're a little off. I mean, it ain't bad, but it's a little off. And then you do have some paint wear in different spots. You got some here, some there, and then you got a spot over there on the hood. Just where I guess the paint is getting thin. Oh, and the power antenna does not work either, which could be part of the reason why the radio don't work. I'm not 100% sure. But it needs a little bit of work. It ain't that bad. It's definitely worth saving. Some people like these cars, some people don't. I personally like them. They're different, and I like anything that's different. Even the fiber optic cables in the fenders work. This outside one is your blinker. It will be orange color. The middle one is your headlights. It will be yellow, and then your high beams are on the inside right here. They'll be green. So when you turn your blinker on, this one here will blink, or if you have your running lights on, this will stay on. If you have your headlights on, the yellow will stay on. And then when you flip your high beams on, the green ones will come on. They both work on both fenders, which is interesting. It's actually kind of cool. They had fiber optic cables in '84. They put them in cars, and then it took them how long to actually use them for internet and everything else. But anyway, so there's that one. They sold that car for scrap. They were moving. They didn't, I guess, have time to take it with them, or didn't want to take it with them. We're going to sell this car. I'm going to work on fixing the brakes on it to make it safer. And it does have an oil leak. I have heard that the valve covers leak oil on these cars. I have not personally looked into that, but that's just what a friend of mine who used to work on them was saying. I'll show you guys the motor. And I would start it up, but I don't have the keys. They're in the office right now. And I really don't want to walk in there to go get them. But if anybody wants to hear it run, I can start it up. But this one has a 4.1 V8 gasoline. Runs good, doesn't smoke. The air ride control still works as well. So this would be a good car for somebody, if anybody's interested. And that brown one over there, it's for sale too. It runs and drives. I drove it in here 4 or 5 days ago. It's a pain in the butt to jump that sucker off with it being a diesel, but it runs and drives. I don't have a title for it though. So if you can get a title in a different state, that might be an option, but as of right now, I gotta sell it for parts. But anyway, I just figured I'd show you guys this one. I do have some more cars that came in. I got an old Ford truck, some old Toyotas, and an old Ford car, and an old Chevy station wagon. I'll try and get videos of those tomorrow, or maybe this weekend. Saturday's supposed to be clear, but we'll see. Anyway, I appreciate everybody who's watching, and I'll get some more videos up.